one, beautiful people, Shakalaka anyway. Thank you for joining us. We have had some technical difficulties, and I see we do have some viewers, so that does mean that that's working right. Welcome to our show. There she is. Hi, Chaveevah.
Hey, it's always something good happening on the North End and everywhere else in the Cedar Valley. But hey, we're trying to navigate this this new technology thing. So we just gonna see what happens.
Yes, we have some beautiful guests on the screen today, Chaveevah. We have Yolando Loveless. Well, actually, we have Chiquita Loveless that you can see right now on our Facebook screen. Hi, Chiquita.
Hi, boom shakalaka, ladies.
Thank you so much for putting up with us. And you're the best communications director anybody could ever ask for.
Absolutely. Navigated us out of a tight spot.
Yes.
And we also
have us, Kent Shank.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, we also have Kent Shankle, who is joining us from the Waterloo Center for the Arts, as you can see from the beautiful images behind him.
Yes. And we also have on the other screen, we have Yolando. Let's see if he can show up here. There he is. Where are you, Yolando?
I'm right here.
All right, roll call. That's how we do it from the Waterloo Black Hawk County VA office. And welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Why don't we start with you, Yolando? We want to ask you, Yolando, are you working in your office today and not from home, I see?
No, so right now under the county instruction, I'm considered essential, so I have to work.
Yes, very essential. And I think we're breaking up. I'm going to go back to this. Oh, I see. And what kind of things are you offering to veterans? What do you want us to know today about the Black Hawk County VA during this crisis?
So even during this pandemic, our office is still open from 8 to 4:30. Majority of what we're doing is taking phone calls from concerned veterans about their claims or about essential services. Majority of them lately have been about funeral assistance for veterans who have last month have passed and their family are looking for assistance in what was the benefits that were associated with that particular veteran. That's what we've been pretty much doing in our pandemic, what we call this pandemic period. But we're still open. We're still helping veterans in that standpoint. We're doing some unusual ways of getting veterans to sign things based off of the distancing. For instance, if a veteran has to do a claim, we'll go drop it in his mailbox, go back the next day and pick it up for signature. We're doing things like that to stay safe, but we are helping veterans. I think our biggest thing is we don't want to see a veteran go hungry or a family go hungry. So our food pantry has been a big issue, meaning that we're doing a lot of distribution that way. And we're also doing home deliveries for veterans who need it. Last month alone, we gave out 57 food bags. I'm not for sure if we're going to give out that many this month, but we're in preparation we're self-sustained to support that. But that's our biggest thing, is helping veterans in need if they need that additional assistance. We have Walmart gift cards. We have Hy-Vee gift cards. So as veterans call, we are providing those kind of benefits to them during this particular time.
Right. And has the VA hospital been impacted by the virus? Is there an overload
No, I was just saying what we're getting in our webcast is the Iowa City Hospital, VA hospital, and our outpatient clinic here and throughout the state of Iowa. Their big focus is COVID-19 and supporting that. And so a normal veterans appointment have been pushed to the right. In fact, I had a medical appointment last month, and it's been pushed to the right. They're doing non-essential appointments. They consider those non-essential appointments if you're just doing blood draws, if you're just doing your yearly updates. All that's being pushed to the right, and they're only now taking
Okay.
emergency type clients in that standpoint. So yes, it has impacted the veteran community in the standpoint that you don't normally see your primary care physician at your scheduled time. If there's something critically wrong with you, they'll see you. But if there's something just administratively, or if it's just
Right.
for your checkups, they're just pushing that to the right a month or two.
Right. Chaveevah, are you there and able to hear?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm here, and I'm.
So, Yolanda, this is a high anxiety. Okay, well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, we're struggling along with this, everyone. As you can probably hear, one person can talk at a time. So we're sort of negotiating that.
Yolanda, what is a good number for people to call if they're having anxiety or
If they're having anxieties, they want to call our outpatient clinic. We have a psychiatrist out there locally, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30, and that number is area code 319-235-1230. If they are looking to speak to someone in that case, the outpatient clinic can help in that standpoint. And then if they're outside of those working hours, there's the emergency line that a veteran can dial. So the Iowa City phone number is area code 319-338-0581. And that's down to the hospital.
Okay, repeat that one more time.
The Iowa City Medical Hospital is area code 319. The number is 338-0581. And the outpatient clinic here in Waterloo is area code 319-235-1230.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Yolanda. All right, go ahead, Chaveevah.
Okay, I was just going to ask Chiquita, who also works with our veterans who are students, how this situation has been impacting the students, and what are some things that you have been, what are the things you find yourself mostly working on with where students are concerned?
Okay, with regards to students, there's a challenge. Online courses are not for everyone. And so just trying to stay focused and attain their degree and keep their grades decent, it's a challenge. And so I've partnered with academic advising on campus, and also not only do I have the veterans, I have Daisha Carter, who's our mentoring and retention coordinator. She works under me. And so we have the students of color as well. So we have added the resources, like I say, academic advising, and we also have a counselor on hand to assist the students and speak to them and keep them encouraged. Majority of my military students, some had challenges with the online courses, and most issues have been resolved, but I still deal with the same thing that Yolanda was speaking about, which is some are struggling financially, and those food bags have come in hand.
Yes, and financial struggle is a lot for a lot of us. A lot of us are going through that right now.
Right, but I want to speak on a good note with regards to, although we have our challenges, that's nothing for us being military members. We learn to adapt and overcome, so we take care of one another. And so most of the students will look at me as their battle buddy. When they have issues or concerns, they'll reach out to me. And if I'm not able to provide the resources in-house, I can always reach out to Black Hawk County VA, which is Yolanda, and we work hand in hand to make sure each service member is taken care of. Last week we had, actually it was this week, we had our Student Leadership Awards at UNI, and I want to mention that I had one Marine student who received the Newman Fellowship Award, and that award is only provided to 200 students nationwide. So
Wow.
Cole Pasick was our recipient for our Newman Fellowship Award, and I'm really proud of that. Uh, the UNIVA, my UNI Veteran Association, the students under me, I am their advisor there, and they received the Organization of the Year Award for helping to
Wow.
ensure that the Panther Pantry, which is our food resource on campus for students, they meet every Wednesday and just came together and made it happen, and stocked the pantry without that coordinator running around asking for help. They just went down the meter. So they were Organization of the Year for that.
That's great.
And we've also received 2 military friendly awards for a military friendly university. Currently, we are number 14 in our region in the Midwest for military friendly. And that's something we came from way back in the 80s to make our way up to number 14.
Well,
And in the 2 years,
congratulations on that.
yes. And we've also, there's 3 military friendly awards that we applied for. So we received word on 2. That the first one was we're number 14. The second one is military friendly. And we were in a designated state when I started working with the veteran students there. And now we have achieved the bronze status. And I foresee next year, if we keep working together, we will move on up to silver and to gold. So that is like a big feather in our cap at UNI. We're trying to do
Yes,
great
it
things.
is.
Congratulations. Yes.
Congratulations. Yes, that's exciting news.
Yeah, and last but not least, I just wanted to reach out and say I've been working with President Nook. He's bringing together our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council, and been working hand in hand with him as well as some others on campus. And we foresee having our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council uh, coming together at the beginning of the fall semester. So I'm really excited about that. And we're ready to do the work and move up and make things great. I currently serve as the statewide Iowa ACME, Academic Council for Military Education. I am the vice president there, and I just recently found out I was nominated for president. So I'm pondering on that.
Wow. All right.
And
Congratulations.
yeah, and on campus at UNI, I serve as vice president for our PNS Council, our Professional and Scientific Council, taking care of faculty and staff. And also, I'm on the I'm a member of the President's Benefits Board, and just moving and shaking.
You just do it all.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
What a
so
great person
whatever's
for-
needed. Yeah, whatever's needed to make things better. It's not, I'm sitting here I'm talking now, but truly it's not about me. It's about doing the work and not just talking the talk. You got to walk the walk too. So you got to put people in place that really want to do the work. And when my time is up, I will step back and let someone else do it. But for now, it's my season.
All right. Yep. Thank you
Yes,
for all that
it
you
is.
do.
Indeed. Thank you so much for being with us. How can people get a hold of you, Chiquita, if they have any issues that need to be addressed there on campus?
Okay, anyone can reach out to me at 319-273-3040. That is my office number, and it'll transfer here to me. I'm currently working from home, as well as most of the UNI faculty and staff, and the students are at home focusing on their degrees as well. So,
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for this interview and all of your troubleshooting that you have helped us with in the last 3 days to get
Yes.
this up and running. We
I
Absolutely.
certainly,
guess some of those Navy qualities and ways never leave us.
oh, right. That's for sure. For sure. Thank you so much, Chiquita. And we're
Okay.
going to be in touch with you. We'd like you to come back and be our military guru.
Yes.
Okay, I have to bring my partner in crime, which is Yolando. You know, we're a team, so
Hand in hand, just like you said, hand in hand, like a married couple should be.
That's correct. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to go ahead and log off as well.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. Thank you for
Thank you
joining us.
so much. Yes, thank you. And that Chaveevah, that leaves us with our crew. You
Yes.
know, we
Our,
also
our, that's right. Our arts guru, Mr. Kent Shankle.
right. He's still joining us. And for those of you who are just joining us, we want to remind you that we're live now because 3:30 today, the mayor has a press conference. And we're still hoping that he will join in with us. He may be watching now. I'm wondering if he can jump in. So yeah, now's your time, Mayor, if you're joining us. We have some specific questions just for you. And Chaveevah, why don't you talk to Kent about that beautiful artwork that's behind him?
Yes, in the meantime, in between time, we definitely want to talk to Kent and, just tell us what's new and exciting going on with the Waterloo Center for the Arts.
Well, before I get into that, I just want to take a moment and give a shout out to all the people out there that are keeping things going, that are taking care of other people, our medical professionals and caregivers, people that are taking care of the elderly, taking care of children out there, and people that are keeping us fed, those that work in the grocery stores, restaurants, and so forth. And like I said, just anybody that's coming forth and helping others get through this. I have to give a shout out to somebody that I don't even know who it is. I ran out for lunch, went through a drive-through, and the person in front of me paid for my lunch. And I was
wow.
just
Okay.
And sometimes the worst brings out the best in all of us. And
that was me, Kent. I did that. Now you know.
I know you got your hands full of this. So.
Okay. No, really, it's a great time for kindness.
Mm-hmm.
It is. So.
Now, Kent, every year, everyone is eagerly looking forward to what the lineup is going to be of events that happens with the Center for the Arts. So could you talk about that? When things will be starting?
Well, I wish I could talk more about that. We, like everyone else here, we're hanging on every word every day of every press conference and news report. And, we're trying to make provisional plans and trying to continue to serve the best that we can. Normally, we're a place that has an incredible facility with our Phelps Youth Pavilion, galleries with great collections and changing art exhibitions and so forth. So we're always trying to get people to come down and see us. And so it really changes things up when we have to lock our doors.
Right.
And so I feel a little guilty here. I'm in this incredible gallery with this awesome art exhibition. You can see a couple pieces behind me. These are photographs by Sanel Maholi, who is an internationally known photographer who did a project with the Philadelphia Photo Art Center called the Women's Mobile Museum, which created this exhibit that we currently have on view. Zanel and another photographer worked with women in the Philadelphia area to make photographs and tell their stories through art. And they have powerful stories and the images are really powerful. So it's a great exhibit. I think Sean may have been on before telling you a little bit about that. And because we're down right now, we are extending the show. Hopefully people will be able to come out and see it once it's back up again. But it's the Women's Mobile Museum put together by the Philadelphia Photo Art Center. And we were supposed to have some of the artists here for programs that got canceled due to the virus. However, the website for that, and I encourage everyone to look it up, has interviews with all the artists and all the images and so forth. And while it isn't the same thing as coming and seeing the works, it is a great way to kind of find out what you're missing and hopefully kind of get you prepared to come back and see us once we can open our doors again. We also, as I said, it's a little weird for us when we're trying to get everyone to come here, but it's been kind of an interesting challenge to figure out how we can continue to connect with people and serve them when we can't have them visit and come through our doors.
So online.
Yes, we've been doing a lot of outreach on social media. We've always tried to do that, but we've tried to do it more directly and in different ways. So I would encourage everyone to visit the Waterloo Center for the Arts Facebook page. That's probably the best way to kind of connect with some of these things that we're doing. And we're trying to just provide arts opportunities and engagement for people in other ways. So for instance, we are posting very often art projects that parents can do with their kids at home while they're out of school. A lot of art museums, including ours, have coloring books that are based on their collections and so forth, and coloring pages. So if you go through our posts, you can download some of those and kind of learn about art and kind of have a hand in coloring it and so forth. That's kind of fun. We're sharing, like I say, we're doing our own things, but we're sharing things other museums are doing. One of the things that I've kind of been laughing about and really kind of inspired by and entertained by, a lot of major museums are challenging people to look at their collections online and then recreate famous paintings using whatever they have available to them as their quarantine.
I love it. Yes.
I have seen that. Yeah. It's really pretty neat. Yeah.
People are so creative. And I think when you have those challenges, when you don't have everything at your disposal, you have to get creative, and it's amazing what people come up with. And so I would recommend checking out some of those things. We're sharing information about online courses that you can take while you're home, so that you can, improve yourself, learn a little bit more. And some other things that we're doing include trying to keep people having fun. So we've been doing some trivia contests, art trivia.
That's what I'm waiting for. I want to win the trivia contest.
All right. I'm not sure that you're allowed, but at any rate,
Okay.
I will throw out a trivia question here, and first person that can answer that wins a $10 gift certificate from Jameson Public.
How many dollars?
Nice.
There's a little commercial here, so.
Oh, Jameson. How many dollars?
It's $10, and
$10.
they
Okay.
did a whole week of prizes for our trivia contest, and then before that, Escapology gave us some gift certificates. So different businesses are stepping forward to kind of keep people engaged and having fun. But I'm looking for the name of an artist, and this artist, in addition to being an incredible visual artist, for a time played some semi-pro baseball, and also is a songwriter and wrote songs for Billie Holiday, Dizzy Gillespie, and also designed an album cover for Wynton Marsalis. So if anybody knows who I'm talking about, please send in an answer and claim this prize. So,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Chaveevah, did you know who that is?
No, I don't, but it sure does give you inspiration to go looking for whoever that is.
That was an.
Not just for the gift card either, but that's so interesting. Yeah.
It is.
well,
So it was.
so we'll
Is that person dead or alive? You give us a hint. It'd have to be gone, right?
This artist is no longer living.
Okay.
No longer living. You mean dead is kind of a harsh word, right? So yeah, living or past. Okay.
This
So
artist-
yes, this person is no longer living.
This artist had a good life. That's
Okay.
that.
Fantastic.
Good, good.
So you can interrupt me if anybody comes in with the answer or a guess, but otherwise I'll keep going. As I said, we're sharing some of those things, and we're doing a couple other new things as well. We've got a public art project that's out there. We want people to share art with one another in a socially distant, safe way. So we're encouraging people to come up with ideas for doing chalk murals on public sidewalks or the trails. And they can just message us and let us know that they have an idea and what they'd like to do and where. And then we'll arrange to get them a set of artists' chalk, and they can do their thing and then shoot a photo and send it to us, and we'll post it on Facebook, and people can encounter it on the street and enjoy it on Facebook. And another way that people can connect and kind of share through art.
Yeah, that's a great idea too, especially as it's beginning to hopefully get warmer outside, and then people will be able to do we might not be able to be as close as we'd like to, but we can still enjoy the warmth and that kind of stuff too as we do these art projects.
And when you
All
come,
right. Well, we don't have an answer yet, but people sometimes, we have a lot of viewers right now, but a lot of times people will watch us later and they may come up with the answer later. But for those of you watching now, we want to let you know we're on early today because Mayor Hart has a press conference at 3:30, and we want all Black Hawk County people to pay attention to what's going on there. Because we also wanted to tune in as well as responsible citizens so we can find out what's going on. So we didn't want to interact or, be competing with the press conference. So we're on early, and we have Kent Shankle here. And thank you so much, Kent. Can you give us an idea, a phone number that people can reach you? And also, we want to remind our viewers that you can go to the Facebook page and just type in Waterloo Center for the Arts, and then you'll be connected to your page. But what's a phone number they can call and reach out with?
well, if you want to give us a call, please call us at 319-291-4490. And because we are closed right now and we don't have our telephone staff, please leave us a message. We are checking our messages every day, and we get back to everyone who calls and leaves us a message. So if you have anything that you'd like, that you need from us, feel free to reach out. Like I say, do follow us on Facebook. And one more thing I want to throw out there before we go, because this is important. I think it's a way to, also a great way to help people. I don't know if you're familiar with those little lending libraries that they have on the side of the streets, roads, where the little houses on a post that people can pick
Yeah.
and exchange. Well, we're not a library, but we're an art center. And so we have one that we put out in front of our building, in front of our main entrance every day, every weekday from 10 until 4. And it's stocked with art supplies and little craft projects and things so that people that are at home with their children, looking for things to do, people that might not be able to afford some of those art supplies, feel free to pull up and take what you'd like. And when we first put that out there, it was so popular, it was a little bit like a drive-through. And, and we want to be able to keep that stocked. So we have also had some people come forward and just offer and donate some art supplies so that we can keep that restocked. So we want to thank those people for doing that. And if anybody else is out there that would like to help, let us know as well. Paints, crayons, we've got, pom-poms and all kinds of fun things in there.
Sounds like fun.
A great idea. So please donate there. I have some brushes I could bring and donate. They've been used, but I mean, kids will tear them up anyway. So, would you like to have paper, brushes, even paint, things like that?
Absolutely, we will take it and pass it on to those who can use it.
Super duper. Well, thank you as always. Chaveevah, did you have anything else for Kent before we go ahead with the rest of our program?
No, except just thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, that's a beautiful background. And this is our first kind of venture with this sort of thing. And thank you for helping make it better.
Always my pleasure. Love coming and spending time with you.
Yes, and you are so patient and so kind. Thank you. You worked with us all through all these difficulties we had today, and we certainly appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate all that you two do.
Thank you. Say hi to Sean and the whole staff, Maureen and everyone.
Will do.
All right. See you later, Kent. Thank you. All right. And Chaveevah, what a wonderful interview with Kent Shankle, Chiquita Loveless, and also Yolanda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. We could probably just move on and touch on a few other things, but first of all, we need to shout people out, okay?
Yeah, maybe, let's shout out people, but you're moving things around on your desk and I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, there it goes again. Okay, so let's shout out to people. Chaveevah, who you got?
Okay, who I want to shout out first and foremost is our wonderful crew, Ed, Zion, and Agnes.
Yes.
And taking that step further, No, taking that even a step further, we definitely have to shout out our guy Zion, who has joined the Army National Guard. Yay. Woo-hoo.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to be attending Iowa State after he finishes his basic, and we just want to say congratulations to him.
That's right. Congratulations, Zion. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. We're so proud of him. We want to also talk to those people that are watching. We have lots of people watching today. Big Q is watching, and we want to shout out to you. We're getting progressively closer to actually going live on Facebook. We're almost there. So watch for our videos here coming up soon, because we may be even going live more now that we have the capability to do so.
Yeah, that's right. Watch our glow up.
Right, exactly. And thanks for struggling with us here. Also, we want you to understand that we appreciated the money the government gave. We got our stimulus packages, Chaveevah, and a lot of those small business people have gotten some checks too. Much needed money to get through.
Yes. Yes, and hopefully that there are still people who are in need who have not been able to avail themselves of that because the money was gone before they got a chance to help their businesses. And with too many things that we have going on in this country, there's some things, the disparity is very easy to see or gets revealed very quickly.
Yes, and we've had some concerns on that. And you had some comments written down from Facebook viewers. Did we get that far today? Some of the things that were said about the Black business community, and there were no Black businesses awarded the small business
Right,
checks
not in
this year.
right.
And that is our Give It Air segment today. So we wanted to kind of give that some air, Chaveevah. Did you have those comments down, or did we get that far today?
No, we did not get that far today.
Okay, well, we were so busy today trying to get prepared for this broadcast, but we did talk about that this morning, and we do know that, was it Mr. Caldwell that said that when there's bad news, it's always so quick to get out there, but a lot of people really
there has not been a lot said about this as far as people, whatever things that people need to know to avail themselves of that. As a matter of fact, one business owner had mentioned the fact that he only found out about the deadline, I think 24 hours before the deadline ended to even apply for funds.
Right. So we're going to talk to the mayor and kind of figure out. We know that's the governor, that's a state thing, and actually a federal thing where that money is coming from. So we want to kind of get some more answers for people. We don't know if the money is going to be regenerated and spread out and allocated to those businesses that are in need or not. But we wanted to give that some air today. Yes. And on a better give it now, that's the bad news. We got some good news for Give It Air too. We got us a new police.
We have a new police chief, Dr. Joel Fitzgerald. Welcome to the community. And as time goes on, of course, we're going to be able to interact and find out more about you. Dr. Fitzgerald is from somewhere else. Was it Philadelphia, Texas, somewhere?
He was from Texas. He's from Texas. Yeah, and he's going to be bringing his family here to start working and be in our community. So that's some good news. And although we are a very diverse city, we have a Black mayor. We have now a Black police chief, which is very appropriate because that's a first. Let's give that some air. That's a first.
Yes.
Right? We've never been an African-American police chief. So that's a wonderful thing. So while we do have some progressive things going on, we still have a ways to go when it comes to recognizing the need in the Black community. Yes, as far as small businesses, and these people are trying to strive and struggle to make it. So we'll hope to kind of give that some air and figure out what we can do to help our businesses. And with that in mind, make sure you visit your local restaurants. All of the small businesses downtown that are open, they need your support right now.
Right, that are still offering services and hanging on, because we know this isn't going to last forever. But in the meantime, our businesses that we have need our support. We want to shout out also everybody that's basically sharing something positive, because Lord knows it's difficult at times to stay mindful of those things right now, right? So we want to invite you to share something positive on our page about someone in the community that you feel is making a difference. And their name will go into a prize drawing, isn't that right?
That's right, because you're going to put your name in a prize drawing. You got all week until next week for this drawing. And guess what the prize is? A $100 cash gift card from da, 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 da,
Oh,
North End Update and Travis Ferguson Real Estate.
all right.
So we're giving away some money, y'all. We're going to let you stimulate our economy by
That's
winning.
that's right. So be sure to put in the name of that person. It could be you, but put in the name of that person that you feel is making a difference and contributing something positive so that they can be recognized.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you know anybody that didn't watch today, if you don't do nothing else, tell them to watch this part of the show. We'd love to hear from you. You can give us your recommendations, even if it's you, because you can do like I do all the time. What about me? Okay. If it's you, send it to, or if it's someone you know, send it to North or 1-100. All right, we got some birthday people, Chaveevah. We can take turns singing, right? And then we got to go.
Okay. Yep.
Today.
All right. Birthday folks. Oh, I got the list, so I guess it's on me, right?
It's on you.
Okay. Happy birthday to Ife Gallardo, Dolly Kimpiatu, Danaya Berry. Hey.
Hey, Danaya.
All right. Palmer Bird, Eddie Caples, Peter Agbasi, Timmy Brown Towers, Vicky Butler.
Vicky Butler.
Yes. We also want to say happy birthday to Joseph Shepard. Hey, Albert Arnez Meeks.
Yes, Arnez.
Javara Hodge.
Yes, Javara.
Gabrielle Nelson Shirley.
All right, Gabby.
Karen Leonard, Mike Robinson, and Hannah Kinney. Happy birthday, everyone.
Hannah Kinney, that's Pat Kinney's daughter.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm trying to be busy over here so people, when they scroll and they see us and they think we're really talking about something.
We're talking about some things. Hey.
Stop, y'all. Okay, so we want to sing happy birthday, Chaveevah, and only one of us can sing at a time, so I'll sing the first verse. And it's the Stevie Wonder version, and I'm finna cut up, y'all, because I'm feeling kind of silly. You know what? We forgot our line. Okay. Stevie Wonder version goes something like, you got to sing your part, Chaveevah. Something like this. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right.
I think we attracted a couple more viewers, so.
They say, hey, watch that show. The end of it is going to be worth a good laugh, for real.
Right, okay. Well, I tell you, y'all put up with us all these years, 3 years this month, Chaveevah.
Yes. And we want it to be 3 or ever how many more. It's been a pleasure. We're going to continue, and hopefully things will get back to more sense of normalcy than what we have right now. But we take what we can get.
That's right. And we want to thank Joyce Wilder, all those that are out there doing wonderful things like making masks and staying home. Thank you for staying home, y'all. That's your job now. Put your butt on the couch and relax. Binge watch on YouTube.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us again. And guess what, Chaveevah?
What?
We have not missed one show.
No, we sure haven't. And I sure thought this was going to be the day.
I did too. But we pulled it through. And thank you for all this that's helped us. Thank you to our crew. Agnes, I don't know how long we've gone, probably an hour, but thank you. They're always here with us. It's time to run.
Said, get out of here.
Okay. Thank you. And enjoy it. Until next time, keep doing more of what makes us awesome.
Because it makes us all look good.
All right. See you next time.